any brothers or sisters?
No.
No. So what's her favorite thing to do with all of her free time?
Read.
That's right, she loves to read books, and I know Belle's favorite story. We're gonna see if we can figure it out, okay? So what kind of stories do you think she likes to read?
Adventure, fantasy.
Yeah, adventure, fantasy. Fairy tales, right? Sounds like someone she'd like. Who else likes fairy tales? Yeah, very good. So Belle's favorite story is about a fairy tale. It's about a princess, and I have a feeling we know a lot of princess names. So this princess has a dress that is sometimes pink and sometimes blue because there were 3 good fairies. Anybody know it?
Aurora.
Yeah, that's right, Aurora, the story of Sleeping Beauty. It is Belle's favorite story because it's filled with adventure and romance, kind of like her own story, right? Pretty cool. So now we know something new about Belle. Well, that is her favorite story, and she has a favorite invention too, and it's actually one of the chandeliers above your heads. You see Maurice made all of those himself.
Yeah.
Now do you want to try to point to one and guess which one would be her favorite? Oh, this one maybe? Any other guesses? Pretty set on that one? Well, you would be right. So that one is Belle's favorite chandelier, and that's because it's Maurice's adjustable chandelier. So what she can do is she can crank the handle down there at the bottom and it moves the light around the whole room so she has the perfect amount of light. So why do you think she needs the perfect amount of light? Why do you think it's her favorite? There's so many chandeliers, why is that one her favorite?
So she can read.
So she can read. Because like I said, Maurice's inventions don't always go according to plan, do they?
No.
No, they can be delicate. So Belle likes to read in here so she can keep an eye on Maurice. That way nothing goes wrong. In fact, you guys have been pulling on these things, right? Are they moving? No, you see Maurice was building a glue machine and it exploded, and that's why everything in here is stuck where it is. So that's why she uses this adjustable chandelier so she can read in here all the time. That way she can keep an eye on him. Pretty smart invention, right? Who else likes the adjustable chandelier? Me too. Now there is another invention that she caught Maurice making that changed into something else. Do you see that chandelier in the back? Yep. What does that look like to you guys? Yeah, like a wing. So what do you think he was gonna try to do?
Make it fly.
Yeah, he was gonna try to fly. Does that sound like a good idea? No. So thankfully she was in here reading and told Maurice just to turn it into another chandelier for her. So that's another one of her favorites, but that is her all-time favorite. Now she also has a favorite thing in here that Maurice didn't actually make. You see, this mirror was given him as a gift. And where do you think it can take us? Knowing the story, where does our story end? You guys have a story?
In the castle.
Yeah, right, the castle. So it can take us to the castle at any moment in time. And I think I know the perfect moment that we should all travel to. So I need all of you to repeat the magic words after me, okay? Take me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love. Take
Me back to the day Belle and Beast fell in love.
And the beast fall in love. At least we hope so. And to help move things along, you're all going to surprise Belle and act out the story of how they met. Oh, I can hardly wait.
So what do you say? You want to help surprise Belle?
Yeah.
Wonderful. And we have enough parts for everyone. First, we need 2 big, strong suits of armor to march around and protect the
All right,
castle.
friends, you heard her. Everybody march, even my grown-ups. I want to see y'all march too. March. I see somebody who marches in right here, sir. One of you come on and march on. For me. Oh, yeah, right back here. I see you marching, sir. One of you come here, man, with this group.
Oh, and of course, we'll need someone to play the master, the beast. He has a mighty roar.
Hero! Be more ferocious than that, right? Roar!
Belle's father, Maurice. Maurice gets locked in a dungeon where he shivers from the cold.
It's so cold. Papa! Oh my goodness, you're shimmying and shaking. Here, come on up and we're gonna find you a sweater.
And of course we need someone to play Philippe, Maurice's horse. Philippe says, "Yay!"
Philippe, why don't you go over here? Stand with Papa for me since you're best friends, okay? Right, we'll get right over here, Papa.
And now, Mrs. Potts and dear little Chip, the teacup, they hop everywhere.
Oh my goodness, Mrs. Potts, Chip, so nice to see you. Come stand right up here with the master, okay?
And finally, it's time to decide who gets to portray me. Oh, you've got some awfully big drawers to fill. Okay, give me a great big
Beautiful singer, madam. Come stand right up here. And if any of your little ones want a part, come up and see me. I got a few more. Anybody else want a part?
Does everybody have a part who wants one?
Victoria. Let's see. So we got two jokesters. So here's some laughing partners. And looks like we've got a power shaker and a salt shaker. Here you go.
And now I have a part for everyone to play. It will be your job to make the sound of a horse
We
galloping.
can do that. Let's gallop. Everybody gallop, gallop, gallop.
Well, where are you, mademoiselle?
Now.
Surprise!
The entire village is here today. How great you are. Bonjour, everyone.
My mom and I just got off of Enchanted Tales with Belle. It was really cute. Definitely a must go to if you have kids. But I still enjoyed it as an adult. You just typically won't get to participate as much. But it was great to see Belle. Headed over to Philharmagic to catch up with Phil and my dad and see where we'll go from there. We don't have a fast pass for another hour, so we'll see what we can do. While we're waiting, we're gonna go into Castle Couture. So Pauline's wish is coming true. She's going to be sparkled.
Okay. Trust and possess me all your dreams and wishes. Faith, trust, and possess me all your dreams and wishes is true.
Cinderella's mice. They're so cute. All dressed up, ready to go. Going to do some activities around the carousel. Maybe ride the carousel. We are going into the Hall of Presidents.
This program is dedicated to the memory of Walt Disney. In 1971, his love for America inspired the creation of the Hall of Presidents, a place to celebrate the optimism and goodwill he saw at the heart of the American story. Walt's vision was to honor the nation by honoring the American presidency.
It is for us, the living, rather, to be dedicated here to the unfinished work which they who fought here have thus far so nobly advanced. It is rather for us to be here dedicated to the great task remaining before us, that from these honored dead we take increased devotion to that cause for which they gave the last full measure of devotion. That we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth.
just finished up at Hall of Presidents. The animatronics were really good, and I enjoyed the video presentation as well. So if you have an opportunity to check that out, it's a nice place to go. You get to sit down, rest your feet, and enjoy the show. Now I am headed over to Big Thunder Mountain with Phil. Yeah. And my mom and dad are going to Haunted Mansion. Before we go to our Big Thundy Fast Pass, I really am on a mission to find that new trail mix. I feel like it's appropriate.